I used to have so many issues. Nightmare, sickness, nose bleeding, headache. We are companions. Every night I go to sleep, a terrible nightmare will occur. So I used to be afraid of going to sleep. I'm telling you, it was that bad. When we finished gisting with my friends, to go to bed was a trouble. Because I know that immediately I hit my head on the pillow, I will find myself somewhere. So when I followed my friends one day, there was a program organized by Southern Kaduna or something. Haske Fellowship, that's what they call it. Of course, as a young Muslim that time, I had Christian friends because I grew up in a place where there were Christians. And my mother had a Christian background. So that little influence for me to tend towards following Christians was there. So they invited me for the program. We went. I can only remember one thing. I don't remember what the man of God preached. He said, "You're having nightmares. Come out." That's the only thing I remember. That was 1987. I can't remember anything he said. That was Gideon Paramala. He preached that message. Some of you may know him. But I remember what he said. The problem he said. I stepped out and I tell you that night I slept like a baby. I had songs that used to come every rainy season. Every rainy season. I had to leave primary school. Even parts of secondary school. There are some months in the rainy season I have to, all the medical treatment that we know, normal medicine, didn't work. So they will carry me into some villages, traditional medicine people. And I will stay there in the house of the local man. He'll be using herbs. You use cotton wool to clean people's wound. They use wood. I'm not joking. I'm telling you a real life story. You see blood flowing. And then the powdery, whatever that they are pound, they will now spread it. It will heal. After I spent a month or two in that place, trying to go back to school. Rainy season, next year, it will come. One day I was sharing this testimony recently with somebody. And I said, if I didn't meet Jesus, I don't think I would have been able to continue education. No, that's the truth. Because there is no how I would have passed missing months every year. But that day, I walked down the aisle and came to the front. There was no prayer for healing. I came to him. And he gave me rest. Nightmare. That day, those things that used to pursue me, I found out that I was pursuing them. Till today, till forever. How that sickness disappeared. Nose bleeding. If we're fighting as children, just touch my nose. Blood will start rushing. Children will say, "Oh, broke his nose." And we have lost the fight. Blood is coming from your face. You have lost. Even if the person is on the ground, you have lost. Those boys in those days. They'll be like, I'm telling you. Headache. When the sun is hot like this, headache, then bleeding will just start. No drug. God is my witness. That sickness. Till today, I see how someone is scarce. But that was history. How did it happen? There was no receive your healing. Nothing like that. I came to him. He knew my problem. Only one problem drew me out that day. Nightmare.